Hi, my name is Gage Allen. I'm the CEO of Lotims Inc, and I'm also the writer and director for Containment Breach Run. Containment Breach Run is the first officially licensed live-action promo for SCP Containment Breach. The game, SCP Containment Breach, is an indie survival horror game developed by Jonas Rikkonen. It takes place in an underground facility run by the SCP Foundation, a very top-secret hidden organization that hunts down and tracks anomalies to house and research later. These anomalies are known as SCPs. Some SCPs are safe, and others are the deadliest things on Earth. In the game, you play as a Class D, the expendable guinea pigs that the SCP Foundation uses to test on these anomalies, and a containment breach ensues. So, you as the character and the player must now try and find a way to escape the facility and get out of this living hell that you've been trapped into. The game went increasingly viral in 2012 and received press coverage from some of the biggest gaming news sites around. It got on the top 100 list for the best free indie games, as well as the top 100 list for some of the best horror games out there. The game was well known for being able to deliver the SCP Foundation lore, as well as being able to deliver unique mechanics such as blinking and some of the moving statues that are in there. This game is very personal to me because it helped me establish myself as a filmmaker and become pretty notable for creating video game trailers. I actually launched my end of the career for that.
I'm Andrew Tribolini, and I'm playing Jim Gonzalez and SCP-106. When I was in high school, I did the freshman talent show, I believe was the first thing I did, and had kind of a lot of fun doing that. And then I didn't do anything for many years. Became an engineer, worked in semiconductors, and then at some point I decided I wanted to do improv, so I started doing that around town here. I've worked around town in a lot of films, and one of the people I've met is named Doug Hudson. He's a special effects makeup, costume creature maker, and he recommended me to Gage to play SCP-106.
My name is Doug Hudson. I'm a special effects makeup artist, owner of cloneeffects.com. You gotta have the .com nowadays because everything's done online. I've been doing makeup effects and animatronics for since 1992, so quite a long time. I've worked in Hollywood for a good 15 years on major motion pictures. A lot, like Jurassic Park: Lost World, Batman Begins, The Grinch, Cat in the Hat, tons and tons of stuff. I left Hollywood and moved to Seattle about 4 years ago because nowadays you don't have to be in Hollywood to do what you love in film. Film's sort of everywhere. And joined the local film community up here, and that's how I got approached to be part of this project. It had the basic, what you expect from a horror type game, but something a little odd about it, like the statue, and some of the other stuff was just a little creepier, a little more off kilter, So I was really excited to sort of delve into these characters too, to bring them to life.
There's a certain sort of morbid fascination with being in some kind of weird, fearful place. It's interesting to go there emotionally if you know you're actually safe. And so that's kind of the interesting thing to me, is to try and exist in a space where there is actually no threat whatsoever, but to actually let yourself feel like you're being threatened.
I just did a promo for PAX for The Evil Within, where we recreated some of those characters in a live action event to promote that game for its release party. And so it was like perfect timing. I was sort of already in that mode.
It's very interesting that it started from a wiki. It seems that there's been this democratization of indie filmmaking to begin with, and crowdsourced funding, etc. And so this is interesting to see how a crowd-generated story has evolved out of this.
Just right off the bat, how it's, originally it was one guy's vision, one guy's game, but it became so much more than that over fans and people getting involved and more input, over the internet community. And it's sort of evolved into this, phenomena that's like nothing else I've seen. So in that right by itself, it's its own thing. It's not like anything else I've ever worked on.
One of the really cool things is that we get to work directly with Jonas on this. So all the details of the game are authentic, and the situations, even some of the voiceovers, the announcements over the speakers, etc., have to be exactly what's in the game. And I think the attention to detail will make it a much better live action version of the game. You know, what I hope is that you're able to, when you're watching it, that you see and feel the same sort of thrill that you would when you're playing the game. I think that's what the thing is that we'd like to do, is be able to say, wow, that's what I would imagine it would be like if I was really stuck there in that facility when there was a containment breach.
They're all like your favorite projects because, you know, you're creating something, you're giving birth to it. So it goes through its process.
So I'm really happy to be working with Gage and Jonas and the rest of the team, and looking forward to it. And all of us hope that you really enjoy the project and hop online and look at a few more things too.
This project has something really special about it. It's something that everyone on the team can really see and notice, and that's because we're trying to do something that's almost impossible, and we're actually doing it. That's the cool thing, is that we're actually doing something that should be impossible to do, and that's something everyone on the team understands. Everyone that's on board knows this, and there's a spark that everyone can feel. They can feel the heat of. And that's why everyone's either working for free or working for almost nothing. There's all these hugely talented people that are, you know, they're coming on board this project for free, which is almost impossible in any other setting, because they think it's cool and they actually believe in it. And that's something that we really do. We believe in this project.